I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it some.
No, we are too early. We are not coming down. Guys, we just arrived school right now. And guess what? Look at the time. This is 7:11. Yeah. We we got here at about 9 minutes past 7, which is very, very, very early. They usually start off their assembly at 7:30. So we are actually very early, so we just want to sit in the car for at least 7:20 before we can go.
Let's go now.
You guys, I am home now. I've been home for about a few minutes now, let's say possibly 30 minutes ago or thereabouts. So right now I'm in the kids room. I'm not working out today because I have a lot to do. Let me just sit down and chat with you all for a little bit before I begin with the things I want to do. So like I said, I'm not going to work out today because that 30 minutes that I will spend in working out, 30 minutes or more, it will be enough for me. I could accomplish one of the things that I have set out to do today. So maybe I can push the working out to evening when I have the chance, but for now I don't. First of all, like I said, I'm in the kids room, and there are clothes littered everywhere. There are clothes everywhere. Like, this clothes has been on this bed for going to a week now. I haven't had the opportunity to take them out, and not only because I am lazy to do it. Not even lazy. Let me even remove, like, at this point in my life, laziness is out of my vocabulary. It's out of it because I don't even get time. I don't have enough time to do the things I'm to do. I am barely having time to, for myself, talk more of being lazy. So laziness is out of my vocabulary now. One of the reasons I haven't been able to take off these clothes is because there are still more clothes that haven't even dried yet. I haven't washed yet. You guys, I don't know how best to be. I don't know how I can be able to get a reliable person as a help. At this point in my life, I no longer want a living help. So I decided to attach this my camera to a tripod. So, you know, my hand was already aching. I want to quickly chat with you all before I start what I'm doing here. So the thing is, I have actually been struggling so much in getting a reliable person to be helping me out around the house. I have been struggling. So I came in contact with this agent, you know, that was supposed to bring someone for me to come clean, wash the kids' clothes, and go. That is pretty much all I want. I don't want a living help anymore. I have shared, you know, a story of what I went through with the first ever help that I had, and she's not the only help that have lived in this house with us, and it didn't end well at all. It didn't. After the incident with the last ever living help that I had, I decided, you know what, I don't want any living help again. I'm not saying never, ever, but for now, I don't want a living help again. I don't want. I'm not ready to go through the trauma of living helps again. Maybe when I'm ready to have anyone again, I would really, really, really go extra miles in being careful, even doing fasting and prayer, so that God will use His time to give me someone for me. So I was able to get in contact with this agent, and she was supposed to give me a help. We did the whole registration and everything, and he brought in the first help for me. You know, I interviewed her, and the only job she was to do for me was to just come clean the whole house. The first one that I had, we agreed that she was gonna be coming 3 times weekly, clean the whole house, wash the kids' clothes, and that's all. Like, go. Once you're done with this job, you're not staying back till so time. As soon as you're done with what you're doing, clean the whole house. And when I mean clean the whole house, my room excluded, hobby's room excluded, any room in this house excluded. The only room I've ever allowed anyone, any help that I've ever had all my life to clean is my kids' room. And my kids share one room. So it is not a situation of them having separate room. This they share one room, they share one bathroom. literally. So the only room any help that I've had has ever cleaned for me is my kids' room. They have never cleaned my room, cleaned my hobby's room, cleaned anybody's room in this house. No, they have never cleaned any room. They have never done anything like that. So her job literally was to just come clean the house, clean the available house that she's allowed to clean, and wash the kids' clothes. Not my clothes. I wash my clothes myself, wash the kids' clothes. So it started off all right. All of a sudden, let's say after 1 month, she called me one day that, I don't want to go into details of this whole thing, but she just called me on the phone one time. I was expecting to see her the next day, but she called me and was like, she's rushing to the village, something came up, blah 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 blah. I believed her, to be honest, and I told her, you know what, as soon as you're done with whatever that is going on in your village, you can come back. Your space will be reserved for you. I'm not getting another person. You can go. When you're done, come back, you know. She sent me a message. I don't know when I'm coming back. Okay, she didn't even send me a message. She contacted the person that brought her. That is the agent. The agent called me. I was like, I should try and get someone else that that I don't know, that he don't know when the lady would come back. And I was like, I don't mind if she's taking 2 weeks. I really don't mind. I mean, I like how she does her cleaning in my house. So I am not just going to get someone when she's probably dealing with stuff. So I'm ready to wait for her. But they kept on pressing. This man kept on pressing me that he would get someone else for me. Yada yada yada. Then I wrote the lady, whenever you come back, I will accept you back. I'm not employing someone else. Even though it takes you 1 month, I can cope without you. I will try to cope till you come back. But these people kept on insisting that I should get someone else. That was when I thought to myself, there is something fishy here. For them to be pressing, insisting that I get someone else, it means she probably got job somewhere. I don't know, but that was how that chapter ended. I was like, you know what? Looks like your mind is made up. Looks like you have no interest in coming back here. And that was how that chapter ended. So the man brought someone else for me, and this one is the most laziest person I've ever seen in my life. Like, why is it so difficult for these people to do their job? Like, they're paying you for this job. I'm paying you. And to think that I put this person into consideration, she told me her distance, where she comes from, that she have kids. I put all these things into consideration. I added to her salary, okay, just because of transport. I thought about it. You know what, your distance is very far from here. Let me just add this external money aside from your salary to you, so you can be spending it for transportation, if that makes sense. And she was so excited. And not only that, she told me that she cannot be coming 3 times weekly because of the distance, and she have children. And I said, okay, just come twice weekly. Let's just make it twice. She agreed. She was happy. I was happy. Only for her to start. She can't even do nothing. She was so tricky about this. Like, she was just tricky. She was just so tricky and such a liar. Okay? I just cannot work with liars. The fact that you're being tricky and yet you're lying about it. So she will come to the house. She will just look at the whole house and figure out the places that are dirty and places that are not dirty. She will clean these places she feel like is dirty and leave the places she feels like is not dirty. She did this a couple of times. I'm like, this is my house. I live in this house. The fact that I have to employ someone means there are levels to how I would want my house to be clean. Maybe in her knowledge, this place is clean, but to me, it's not clean. I mean, I would usually want someone to be cleaning his house three times weekly, but I had to agree with you 2 times. Yet, you are selecting the places to clean. I told her the first time she did this. She was lying. She told me, oh, she did not do this one. Oh, she did not know that place existed. Oh, she did not... I believed her the first time. But she did it again the second time. And she was still trying to cover it up, like lying. I said, okay, I will still talk to her about it. The third time, same thing. She would wash clothes, soak clothes in the in a bowl, like a bowl of water. that was just too much for me. And one day I just told her, after 4 times of her coming here, I just called her and I was like, you know what, stop coming. I'm gonna send me your account details. I'm gonna send you your salary for the ones you have worked, which is like half of the month. I mean, she was supposed to come 8 times in a month, but since it was only 4 times, I paid her half her salary. And I was like, just go. And I told the man was like, okay, fine, he will bring someone else for me. This one came. Not only does she have body odor, I didn't even notice she had body odor the day she came for the interview. At this point, I was not even serious with interviewing again. I was tired of interviewing people. So she just came. I just asked her a little few questions. I didn't really observe her. And only for her to come the first day. Okay, before she came, the first time she ever came, she came up with excuses. She sent me a voice note on WhatsApp. Like, we have no contact with each other. I don't have you on WhatsApp. We have never contacted each other via WhatsApp. Just out of the blues one day, I got a notification on WhatsApp from someone. I checked it. Then I noticed that she sent me a voice note. Not even message, voice notes. I didn't listen to the voice note. I was so pissed. Like, girl, you haven't even started working here. You are supposed to come, resume the next day. You are sending me a voice note. What do you want me to do? So I didn't listen to it. I was expecting her to call me because that's what a normal person should do. So she called me on the day she was to resume working, telling me that she cannot make it. She had something that it came up. I was like, what? And you couldn't tell me this before today? She was like, she sent me a voice note that I did not respond. Then I told her, don't come, don't bother yourself, don't bother coming. Then the agent called me and I was apologizing on her behalf. The problem with these people, they never feel remorse at all. It's always the agent talking on their behalf, the agent talking, saying everything on their behalf. So the agent called me and was apologizing on this person's behalf, and I was like, okay, fine, let her come. She came. Oh my god, everywhere in my house was just smelling. Hobby was like, no. Hobby immediately noticed. It was like, no, wherever you bought her from, please let her go back there. I was still trying to be considerate. I'm like, I mean, if she had body odor, it's probably not her fault. You know, I was still trying to be considerate. But then she did not come the next time. This time around, I was very keen on 3 times weekly. I was very keen on it. So she was to come today. The next day she wouldn't come. Then the other day she will come. So I expected her to come the other day. She did not come. Waited her 3 days later. She still did not show up. And then I called the agent and I was like, you know what? Don't bring no one else for me. Tell this girl never to come to my house again. And don't bring anyone else for me. I am done. So since then, it's been a struggle. My kids' clothes, heap of clothes are literally everywhere. The sun these days is being funny. Okay, it will rain today, it will be sunny tomorrow. So trying to do all of these things by myself has not been easy. For the last couple of days, I have been doing the whole school runs all by myself. Hobby traveled, like I've mentioned in my previous vlog, in case you didn't watch that. So hobby traveled, and I have been doing everything all by myself, prepping the kids for school, taking them to school, bringing them back home, doing my own stuff. I have to edit video. I'm a content creator. I have 2 channels that I am supposed to be active on, and also other social media platforms. I have a business, okay, and my exams are around the corner. I have to study, I have to prep. And then there's this whole house I am supposed to run, take care of, make sure the house is in order. My kids' clothes are everywhere. So it haven't been easy, man. It really haven't. So I want to quickly see if I can fold the clothes on this bed. And to think that I want to do a makeover in this room. Yeah, I want to redo this room because Hobby and I have decided that it's about time the kids started sleeping in their rooms again. Yeah, it's about time they start sleeping in their rooms again. They have always run away from the fact that they have a room where they are supposed to sleep. So I want to do a makeover here, redo this room, make it beautiful again, so it can be very cozy for them, homely for them, so they can start enjoying sleeping in this room again. That's what I want to do. and I want to start off right now so I can be done at least folding the clothes, getting the dirty sheet off the bed. I want to try to see if I can accomplish all these things in an hour. Maybe I will make a whole different video of making over this room. Yeah, guys, how do you all cope without helps, and how do you get good helps? Because I am tired at this point. And I remember in my story time of my ordeal with house help, a lot of persons suggested that I get a cleaner, and I had headed to that, and I did. I have gotten 3 cleaners at this point, and none of them are willing to work. None of them are willing to work. I remember talking to the agent the other day. I was like, what is wrong with these people? They have, is it that you don't give them orientation or something? Like someone just come to you, they are looking for a job, and you just bring them to me. You don't tell them the criteria they're supposed to have. You don't tell them nothing. No, nothing. Like they work today. Like the problem is not even the salary. Why can't they do their job well? Why? I am so tired. So let me quickly tidy up this whole room, and I'll show you guys the end result, or maybe I'll bring you along. I don't even know, this video is already too long than I would have want it to be, but no problem, no biggie. I know you all always watch my videos. I see the what's it called, the duration, the watch duration. You always watch my videos, and I'm so thankful. May God bless you all. So let's do this. Look at, I don't even know where to start from, but we've got to start somewhere, right? We've got to start somewhere. What you wanna do, next me and you. Good evening. So it's been how long? A couple of hours actually. This is evening, as a matter of fact. It's night. You guys saw what I did with the case room. I'm super proud of myself for doing that. But guess what? These kids turned that room upside down as soon as they got back to school. Like, I was so angry. I was so mad. You can imagine sacrificing all my time to making over that room, to making sure that room is like a breath of fresh air, only for these children to come back from school in a twinkle of an eye. They started taking the shoes down. I was really mad at them. I had to make them to redo everything. They had to put the shoes back to their rightful places. Anyways, hubby is back. You guys saw he came back in the morning while I was still in the process of taking care of the kids room, you know, and he got me something. Let me show you all. He got me a present. So he got me 2 fragrances. Yeah, he got me these 2 items here. These are deodorants from Chanel deodorants. Hubby loves Chanel perfume a lot. He loves Chanel perfume a lot, so he never sees the opportunity. He never misses any opportunity he gets to buy one for me. So this is what one of them looks like. I opened them. I haven't opened this other one, and it smells so awesome. It smells so amazing. Oh my god, it smells so nice. It came with a couple of testers. This is one of them. This is a tester. Yeah, so that's that about that. I really enjoyed filming this vlog. I really enjoyed every bit of it. So don't forget to leave a comment, a sweet comment, okay? Your comments always brighten my day. Your comments always melt my heart. I always look forward to them. So don't forget to leave one on this vlog, and also don't forget to give the vlog a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.